Actually, hold on. Let's pause for 1 second. I'm not gonna pause this, but I need to take medicine.
Oh, okay.
It's 7:00 and it's 1:06 p.m. medicine.
Okay.
Wait. This noise.
I was like, what is that?
I'm like running. Jetting down the stairs, and I was like, oh, I can see why she says I'm like an ninja.
Girl, you just gone. You be gone. I'm like, you go.
I just want to be efficient with my time. But yeah, no, I have like anxiety medication I have to take. And I was like, oh, I've been bad with it.
Well, that's your record today. Even though it's not.
I know. Yeah, it's all right. We'll work through it. All right.
I'm dead.
All right, our next topic. Timothy Chalamet makes a comment about the ballet. Oh, about comments that people should just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
He makes a comment about the ballet, and he says that it's pointless.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, as a good fucking kickback in your face while we were talking about the Oscars, Misty Copeland said to go on stage dancing a Sinners-inspired piece at the Oscars.
And this is why I want to watch it live. Okay.
Okay,
right.
fair.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I just get this part? No, I mean like, can I just get the
just
part?
watch that one piece.
That one piece.
Now here's what I'm a little nervous about.
Okay.
You know she just had hip replacement surgery in December,
No.
right?
No.
I was like, Misty, it's been like 3 months, baby. Are you ready?
Oh my God.
I'm like, baby, just sit down. You can sit and you can like point from a chair. Please.
You could direct.
You can do whatever you want, but don't
Right.
hurt yourself.
I mean, that's so hard, right?
Yeah.
When you're, luckily Misty Copeland she's not poor, but she's not like rich. But she has money, which means she has access to good doctors, especially because she's a dancer and like give dancers. So she probably got like minimally invasive.
Yeah.
And honestly, I have heard some people like the hip surgery world that recovery time has been a lot better.
I have heard that. Yeah.
But also I
3
agree.
months?
I agree. Have you ever watched Dancing with the Stars?
It's been a long time.
Yeah. There was like Mom Talk, which is from The Secret Life of Mormon Wives. There was 2 girls from there. Oh my God. If you have Hulu,
I do.
just go down this rabbit hole one day.
All right.
It's like the best new reality TV because it feels fucking real. But anyway, she's on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
8 weeks postpartum.
God, bless her.
And
what?
No one gave her fucking flowers for that
8
shit.
weeks?
8 weeks postpartum. There was like one of the moms were like, I can't even sweep my house. Like, this sounds horrible. But yeah, I love that Misty Copeland is, because I don't know if it's in direct relation to it, but it's definitely getting more conversation around her coming back.
Yeah.
About this. And I also love that it's a piece where a Black ballerina who people never thought that was going to be ever, especially at the level of Misty Copeland.
Yeah.
And it's just a really big fuck you to a white man. Oh my God.
Apparently this family comes from the ballet world.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, I did also watch The View talked about this. I was like, let me just see what I think about this man. And they were like, yeah, Whoopi said something like, this might just be like a FU, if you will, to this family. And I was like, he might just be digging at them. But like
he might be.
It might have just been that little tension there. But also, why would you say that?
Because all press is good press. I'm just like,
if people stop seeing his movies,
they're not.
Because he said something like that,
they're not going to stop seeing his movies. Did you know? I've seen Little Women.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, recommend that one. He was good at it. I don't think I've ever like sought out, and he's not the star, right? But I don't think I've ever like sought out Timothy Chalamet. When he did Willy Wonka, I was like,
yeah, no, that's hard. I was like, you really did this?
Like, feel how y'all feel, but that belongs to Johnny Depp and Johnny Depp alone. I'm just like,
I mean,
it wasn't the best movie, but I watched it when I was a kid, so like my mind is there.
Dune, right?
I've not seen Dune.
I haven't seen it either.
Mm-mm.
So again, I'm like, maybe
And if
Why say that though? About such a multiple long-standing art forms.
I think it's because he's young.
But he's 30, girl.
Oh shit!
He's
Never
30
mind.
years old.
Never
He
mind.
knows what he's saying.
I didn't mean like young, like he was ignorant, or like young, like he didn't know what he's saying. I mean like young people don't understand the importance of art sometimes because we were grown up and they were grown up in like degrees, education, these things that we forgot. Oh my God, there's a country, cannot remember what this country is at the moment, formed a artist pay system. So artists got paid just to create art.
Wow.
So painters, all of that,
That's awesome.
just to create art.
Yeah.
What they found was that overall people were happier. Artists were happier. Artists created more art and the program paid itself back and more.
I'm sure good.
So it is permanent.
Yeah. Let's go.
People forget how important art is and you get caught in this digital medium.
Yeah.
And you think that that is the thing that will lead you through to the next thing, right? Like we're talking about AI, which also my joke is people being obsessed about how AI is going to take over the world are the same people who were obsessed that a computer was going to take over the world.
They are, yeah.
And look where we are now, right? Like you're being hyped up for like the wrong reasons. You should be focused on regulation, which is what computers eventually have to have, instead of fighting something that you can't untake the genie out the bottle. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I think that people are so focused on digital mediums, right? And we're in the age of influencers and creators, which is, I'm trying to be a creator. Yeah. But that's because I really just want to be a reality TV show.
Okay. I love this.
And I think I would be perfect. My coworkers, one of the owners was like, no, yeah, how do we get you on a reality TV show?
Which one?
That's the actual problem. Even reality TV isn't fun reality TV anymore.
It's not.
The Real Housewives, it's exclusive, right? But remember when like The Real World was on?
I did not watch that.
Oh my gosh. Or even like Jersey Shore. Like remember when we just put like boring ass average people living their life, right? Yeah. Now you have to have this scandal or these other things or
followers.
Or right.
Yeah.
And I actually was just driving here and I was like, wouldn't it be so cool if Detroit had their own reality TV show following like different Detroit creatives?
That'd be amazing.
Don't steal my idea. I think it's, if you steal my idea though, because I don't have the money to produce that bitch, ask me. Like that's all I want. Take the idea, just cast me in it. But no, I think that would be amazing, especially while Detroit's up and coming, although I hate Detroit in the sense that I'm not a city girl. I'm still born and raised here and I'm very proud of it. Someone's going to have to drop me off if you want me to go anywhere in Detroit and then pick me the fuck back up.
True. Yeah.
Because I'm not parking down there. It gives me so much anxiety. I'm going to be an Uber girl. No, I'm Ubering everywhere in Detroit.
That's the worst too.
Also, I get turned around in Detroit.
We need to take you on a walking tour. That's what needs to happen at some point.
Probably. Only in the summer, because if you don't know, downtown Detroit is like 5 degrees colder than everywhere else. But, I was like, you're being a creator, kind of sharing your life that way is kind of the route that you have right now. So I've been doing that. And also people buy your books and they listen to your podcast, not because they think that your podcast or your books are the best idea, but because they follow you.
Absolutely.
But Timothy Chalamet probably thinks that this digital world, because it's the thing that we're all paying attention to right now, is going to last. And it is ignorant and nearsighted because look at the resurgence of records.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the resurgence of bookstores.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's proof that other mediums are craved and enjoyed.
Yeah.
And digital actually doesn't take over things. It makes things easier. But people who love art in the pure forms still go to art in the pure forms. I'm still going to prefer to read a book in my
Always.
hands.
Oh,
Do I have a Kindle? Yeah, I have a Kindle Scribe. I have a Kindle app on my tablet. But at the same time, do I have 3 bookcases full of books? Yes. And if I can get a physical copy of a book, I'm getting it. I did too. I love an audiobook where most of the book is talking. If a lot of like less dialogue. I love audiobooks with less dialogue. The back and forth talking thing is just like, it's a lot.
Here's when I would do like that. Okay.
Okay.
If there are multiple people speaking. Like if you have 2 different actors.
A duet.
Bet. When it's one person.
Yeah.
I like that.
I tried to do an audiobook podcast for Carry Me Home.
Yeah.
Because I wanted it to be
cool.
It lasted a decent amount of time. But also I was like, doing a whole bunch of voices is hard, and I'm tired.
It's really hard.
And my brain shuts down after reading like 4 pages, and I don't want to do this.
It's really difficult.
It's so difficult. But yeah.
Also, there was can't remember the book right now. It's a really great book. When I find it, I will recommend it to you. But it was like this romance book. And I was like, baby girl, you gonna read the male part? I can't even take you seriously, love. Like I couldn't.
Yeah.
But I bought the book, so I'm like, well, now I'm gonna listen to it because I spent however much money on this. But I can't take this seriously.
There's only one. Everybody knows I love Harry Potter. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. They just came out with the live cast version.
They did. Yeah.
Fucking fantastic.
I'm sure that. Why are people bashing this so hard? I'm like, I'm sure this is gonna be great.
It's because they hate J.K. Rowling.
I can understand you having that opinion,
But like,
let the babies act. Let the kids
and they acting.
They
Let me tell you, it's so good. But yeah, I think that's like Timothy Chalamet's thing. I think he stated like the unquoted statement that everyone's sharing is no one cares about the ballet or the opera anymore. And what he really stated was, I don't want to be working in ballet or opera or things where it's like, hey, keep this thing alive. Let a baby get more money, and I guarantee you I will be at the ballet and opera. The reason why the ballet and opera are dying, quote unquote, is simply because they were created to be elitist forms of art.
Absolutely.
And in our current financial climate, we don't have the money to go. It's not that we don't want to go to the opera. It's that we don't have the $500 to go to the, not only then you got to buy a $300 dress.
You got to get the fit.
Yeah. We're not going to the opera in our sweats, guys.
No, we can't. They won't let you in.
No. Or the ballet.
No.
They'll let you in the ballet. Ballet it has, but like he's obvious. She's not talking about like you could go. I saw this beautiful dance performance at the Right, I think it was.
Really?
Yeah. The 14-year-old, one of her like guest teachers, because she's in high school now.
Yeah.
They had like guest dance teachers, and they were from this group, and they were actually performing there, right? So she got like free tickets, and I love dancing. Although we got bored, but we got bored because like one dance took an hour. Like there were like segmented dances.
Wait a minute.
One dance took a whole hour, and that was a lot of brain power.
Yeah.
And it was a lot to take in because it was like about Blacks in like the 1920s, and it was beautiful.
Awesome.
It was awesome. It was beautiful storytelling, but just a lot to take in. And there were like 2 performances before that one, and there was another one after, and I'm just like,
okay. So I didn't know. Okay. Before recently, because I just saw the Dance Theater Parlor when they came here recently a few months ago. I don't know when the last time I'd seen a ballet performance before that, but I didn't know that that's what ballet does. But they split the whole night up into sections. I was like, oh, here's one part. Oh, there's another. Oh, there's another. Oh, there's another.
Yeah.
When's the main act? And then finally the main act comes on.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, and then I was moved. Like totally moved. It was beautiful.
All dance performance, like big style ballets.
Yeah.
When you get into like the big theater, they're obviously telling one huge story for the most part, like Swan Lake. But even Swan Lake is broken up. It's truly like going to theater. When you go to theater, you have like act 1, act 2.
Yes.
Sometimes you have an act 3,
Yes.
you know.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how dance is, and that's why they're closely related, which is stupid.
But yeah, he knew exactly what he was saying.
You know, it feels really sad because he just got a lot of positive press for the way that he was loving on Kylie Jenner, which I love to see. You know, I hate that. I love Kylie personally. How you may feel about her ethics as the business that stands between it, but like as a woman, as a mom, she's super fucking unproblematic to me.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't like to be in the media that much or whatever. She likes to just be at home.
Yeah.
And seeing her like get loved on
Yeah.
was awesome.
Mm.
And then you just fucking ruined it. Like
Mm.
just let people like you being a good man. But I'm gonna tell you this. Do you remember when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock? Which deserved. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. And it goes back to our conversation about how we can't have like natural reactions because
Of course.
in the streets, there is no way you would have fixed your mouth to talk about this man's wife over and over and over and over and over again for a decade. You would never, right? Why are you doing it on the stage? Because you think that I'm not going to show you the business. But also, interesting, I think the whole thing was staged.
I still don't know.
The reason why I think the whole thing was staged is who slaps a person like this? Nobody does. You cock your hand and you get a better freaking thing like this. Who comes wide arm and just like you're challenging him to a duel? That never.
Tell you what, they both made some money off of it.
They did, but did you notice what movie Will Smith did after?
Yeah.
He did. I didn't see either,
Didn't see it.
but he did movies where he had to be like more hard and more
Yeah.
aggressive.
Yeah.
And sometimes they do these things because when they go out to acting jobs, and the acting jobs are like, hey, you know, here's our note. We don't see you as this person in this role for this how you look in the media. Then they got to change their image real quick in the media, and that's a heavy part of the acting world that people don't know about.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Was that Emancipation that came out after that?
I think so.
Because I was like, why are you being a slave? What's that mean?
I told someone immediately, I was like, watch him have one of the like hardest, like he has to be really tough roles because he was into this, you know, a lot of people saw him as a simp because people viewed Jada a certain way and it just created like chaos and, you know, that he couldn't get certain roles because of how people saw him as like Jada's husband, not as like Will Smith. And so he still did it as Jada's husband, but then they kind of like split for a little bit, not split like the relationship wise, but I also respect like they've had their ups and downs. And although we know that Jada's not a person that likes public displays that much, I respect the fact that he was like, I'm not going to continue to sit here. Yeah.
But also, in a world where either you did slap him or not, most men they're not gonna let you get away with that.
No.
I love that point that you brought up. They're really not.
And
Who are you talking to?
right. And that was my biggest point in that is like, why do we care more about the action that happened after the disrespect and not the disrespect?
Yeah.
Like everyone's arguing, Will Smith should have never did that. And I'm like, Chris Rock should have never made a joke about alopecia. Like, what the fuck are we, like, why are we in this mindset? You talked about a woman who went on the Red Table Talk to say that she's going bald because her alopecia came back, like, flared up so much, and it was really hard for her to embrace this. And she looked beautiful bald, and then you came at her. Also, Chris Rock made a movie about black hair.
Yeah. Was it good hair?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So you know, hopping off of that, it made me so mad. Timothy Chalamet makes me so mad. I can't wait to see Misty Copeland.
Oh, yes, girl.
And I'm excited for what the Center's thing is. And I'm excited for a black woman to just like put her pointed toe.
Yo, that's on everything. That actually really is so dope.
Did you know that Misty Copeland didn't start dancing until she was a teenager?
Yeah, I read her book. It's a great book.
I haven't read her book. I listened. There's like Apple Watch has these walk with me things, and Misty Copeland was one of them.
Yeah.
And so I learned all about her. So like her story is just so like living in a motel with her whole family, and her teacher saw something in her. She only took the ballet class because it was a free class that someone offered, and her teacher's like, why do you have this natural ability that people have been trying to like master for a decade? If you want to feel inspired by like where you are in your journey, definitely. I didn't know she had a book.
Yeah, girl. I can't remember what it's called, but
I love audiobooking memoirs.
okay.
So I'm going to get it. All right, we're going to get into our pettier facts real quick before we get into our last bit about you. This is what happens when you put yappers in a room together, guys. And I love it.
I was like, I'm gonna talk today.
Yes.
Just getting all my words today.
Our little quick pettier facts is that allegedly Zendaya and Tom Holland are married.
Oh, good for them. Good for them.
How they found out is Law Roach was doing a like red carpet.
Yeah.
Also, they do the new season of Project Runway.
Okay.
Law Roach is one of the coaches.
Okay.
Love him. I mean, sometimes he was a little too hard, but love him. It was one of the best. I mean, they still had Nina Garcia. But
I've never seen it.
Oh, okay.
Just letting you know. Yeah.
It's me and my mom used to watch all the time. But Law Roach is one of the best coaches to have.
That would be good.
And Law Roach is, again, we were talking about like you can take a break and come back. Law Roach took a break for himself from fashion and everything like that. And for the longest time, I think he only styled Zendaya. Like that was his client, you know?
Yeah.
But he was like, all right, I'm gonna take a break from fashion. And everyone's like, oh my gosh. And then his comeback, baby. But Law Roach is the one who announced it.
Yeah.
And he said, he was like, the wedding already happened. You missed it. And so, you know.
It's like we weren't invited. So did we miss it?
It
just happened. It just
right.
happened. Yeah.
In this new world, is it petty of us or facts of us to believe that we should have access to celebrities, not just, I guess, not their lives, but like celebrities' big events?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I think that is petty.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say that because everyone deserves a certain level of privacy.
Mm.
Like, no one owes us that wedding.
Mm-hmm.
No one owes us showing us their babies. That's like when Hallie had her baby for like Halo for the longest time. He's like, I ain't showing you the face. And I was like, oh my God, I want to see the baby. She doesn't owe you this baby's face. She'll show you when she's ready.
Yeah.
They'll probably show their wedding photos when they want to.
Yeah.
But like,
or they may never.
Cool. Let them have their life.
Yeah, I think I've told many people that I would rather be well known than famous. That's my goal. My goal is to be well known.
Yeah.
Right? Like think about Files or call like pop. I'm just pulling out like podcast people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even like some teen mom people that are now on like HGTV. You're like D-list celebrities.
Yeah.
They're or authors, right? We have some like I love Anna Pong. She's a well-known author in the like romance genre.
Mm-hmm.
But you probably wouldn't walk up to her on the street and bug her.
You have to really know.
You have to really know who she is. She's, again, well known. But she gets to live a semblance of a normal life. Now, she probably goes out to eat and someone might every once in a while, but she doesn't have paparazzi following her every single day. Right. She gets to like live her life and choose what she wants to share and doesn't want to share. You know, Zendaya and Tom Holland, they chose to be actors and actresses, but they didn't choose the lifestyle that comes with it, right? Like sometimes we penalize people for being at their prime, being one of the best there is, by making them feel like being the best that you are has to come with all of these negative consequences. Yeah. And one of them is we expect to get access to their lives. Do I become obsessed with with some things that are going on in people's lives.
Yeah.
But do I feel like I have access to it? No. Like my podcaster, someone from Teen Mom, her and her like father of 3 of her kids broke up. There was a whole cheating scandal.
Oh, okay.
Then it came out that she was like dating another man right after, blah, 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 right? People researching or whatever. Did I want to know in that moment? Sure. When she stopped and she didn't talk about it after like a week, I was like,
You're over it, aren't you?
I'm over it. And also, she'll tell me when she wants to.
Yeah.
I'll get the information, right?
Yeah.
And I think that if we gave people would be more willing to share their lives with us if we let them share.
Yeah. There's a whole like mental health aspect to that as well. This need to let people know your personal life. Then obviously that gives them to comment, unless you just take that part off on Instagram, wherever. But it's like no one has to talk about your life if you don't want them to. I think it's a great decision. I really do. They showed the wedding band, and it's like, oh my god! I think what's her name? Martin. Made a little comment like, "Hey, I need y'all the towels. Just let me know. Give me a look if you got married or not."
Yeah.
See, but that's cute and that's playful, even though you're out in public.
Yeah.
But it's like, live your life.
Live your life. And like, there was what changed for a long time. I was into social media, and then for a really long time, I kind of really backed out of it. And I was listening to Jay Shetty podcast, and he had someone on, and they're like, your social media is still yours. And you get to choose what you share.
Absolutely.
No matter what you feel like no matter the feeling that people give you.
Yeah.
You get to choose what you share.
Yeah.
And I love that. But there are times it even comes back to me. Like family members will be like, you share your whole life on social media. And I was like, do I though?
Right.
Like, or am I just showing you the parts that I want to show you, that I'm comfortable showing you, and how you perceive it is I'm sharing my whole life, right? But no, there's so much that I don't talk about on social media. And there are things that I do. And I always weigh it as, does this help someone? And if it helps someone, or like, I'll show moments of me crying or me having moments, because I'm so tired of social media being like, picture perfect.
Yeah.
No, I'm on the floor with clothes all around me, having a whole breakdown because I don't know, I couldn't find, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I want to show the reality of it.
Yeah.
But again, that's what you see is probably like 2-minute clip of my 24-hour day.
But it's interesting because people take that 2 minutes, and that's all of a sudden all they know about you, all they think about you. You are that one thing until you make more.
Yeah.
And even if you make more, you still might just end up being
That one thing.
one thing.
I think that's a good, it is. I think it's a good segue to kind of talking about you more. Indie authors are out here building worlds, breaking rules, and telling stories you won't find on the bestsellers list. And not only can indie authors do it just as good as published authors, but they can often do it better. On Indie Ink Podcast, we interview indie authors every month about their books, their process, and what keeps them going when no one's watching.
One of the best pieces of advice I received, once you start getting negative reviews, it means that your book is reaching outside of your target audience. And when she said that, I thought that was such a wonderful way to look at it.
Jean-Paul Sartre, he's French, with No Exit says that hell is other people. Like, to be in hell is to be like with other people. The thesis of this book, or like what I thought about when I thought about like what would be like the ultimate hell for me personally. If you love stories behind the stories, this podcast is for you. Check out Indie Ink Podcast wherever you listen to podcasts. So, quick question. Have you ever opened your to-do list, looked it dead in the face, and then immediately decided that reorganizing your desktop, deep diving on YouTube, or starting a completely unrelated side quest was actually the better life choice? Yeah, same. And that's exactly why this week on Basically Unbothered, we're talking about something that doesn't yell at you to wake up at 5 a.m. or just be more disciplined like some productivity drill sergeant. We're talking about a pinch
of Productivity, The Secret Sauce for Motivation by Don Turner. Because instead of shaming you into being productive, it gives you the pinch framework: pressure, interest, novelty, challenge, and humor. Translation: you're not lazy, your brain is just bored. This is about learning how to work with your brain instead of fighting it, so you can actually finish the things you keep putting off without turning your life into a boot camp montage. So if your motivation bar has been sitting at low HP for a little too long, go check out A Pinch of Productivity wherever books are sold. And maybe, just maybe, we'll finally finish one task before starting 5 new ones. Like getting into the acting world, because a lot of, from what I've been learning, a lot of like actors and actresses get typecast a lot and they have to be this one person. I was listening to the other Gilmore Girl.
Okay.
Or the third Gilmore Girl? I don't remember the name of it. But it was by Kelly Bishop. And she was talking about like being a dancer and then getting to the acting world and how she couldn't get roles because of that. So I want to, before we get into all that, I want to start, what got you into acting?
Good question. I was going to do it. I mean, I did. Like, I was 5 and I was like, I'm going to act. Like, I knew back then, but at some point in time, I developed stage fright. So I was like, oh, never mind. Maybe I don't want to do this. COVID, I like sat down with myself and I was like, you really do like acting? Why don't you just figure it out over the next couple of years? You're here, you have a film degree, maybe you can do both. It took a couple of years, but I was doing like production assistant work for a couple films here. And they had their first like big production like fair or something downtown. And I was like, all right, bet. So I walked in and my now acting coach, he was sitting at a table and he had a book that I had also purchased during COVID when I was like, I'm gonna act. And I didn't understand the book. It was, I was like, there was really so much going on. But I was like, a Black man has this book. He's a coach. He understands it. Let me just see what he's talking about. And honestly, he's been my coach ever since.
I love that though.
Yeah, it's really dope because the very first day I was working with him, it was like he read me to myself. I was like, oh, that's what we doing here? We reading people? Oh, like I was so shocked.
This is why I don't want to get
It was awesome though. I was like, I told you a couple things about me, and through this acting technique, you broke me down as a character. I was like, oh, that's cool. I gotta know what this is about. I need to understand this. That process of learning how to break down myself and understand my vulnerabilities and my fears, and also grieving very heavily in that time and being like, okay, what do I do with
all this?
Over the past few years, I've learned how to channel that and make it more powerful rather than hurtful. So it's been really fun, actually, these past few years.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like I said, I started acting when I was in middle school, getting ready to go to high school. And acting takes so much of you.
All of you. Yeah.
And there was a point where I was progressing. So I started at Mosaic and there was like the ensemble, and then there was wherever intermediate, right? I started in intermediate. I worked my butt off, made it to ensemble. One of my big curses is that apparently people look to me as a leader.
Oh, okay.
I say this as a curse.
I'll say why. Tell me what.
When I was in school, anything I did, my teachers would go back to my parents like, well, the whole class watches her. And the whole class is looking at her. And so when she acts out,
gives them the.
And I'm just like, I'm one fucking person, right? Like at a very young age, I had some sense of awareness, although nowhere near where I have now, that people saw me as an entity and not a person, as a representation of something, whether it was good or bad. Like I had teachers in the 3rd grade that didn't like me. Like that's fucked for no reason other than to just not like me because they didn't see me as a person. They saw me as like a representation of something.
Mm.
And
Were you in school here?
Mhm.
Like Detroit school?
I went to Detroit School of Arts
Okay.
for high school, and then I went to Southfield schools for elementary and middle school. And so that was really difficult.
Yeah.
Having to kind of go through that and deal with that was just like really complicated.
Mm-hmm.
And then in acting, they were like, okay, we want you to go to ensemble, but you do really well with all of the younger students or whatever. Can you stay a little bit longer to help them? And I was like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Was I hurt? Yeah. Like, why can't I just move up?
Yeah.
Why am I responsible?
It's also like, that's not your job.
It's not my,
It's not your job.
I was probably in the 10th grade.
What?
Like, no. And there were a couple of people I think that were kind of being held back too a little bit. And I don't know what was going on. I don't know if they were like, we just want to see if maybe you could make it more.
Mm-hmm.
I was also like acting and doing the productions and going out to do these things. So maybe they wanted to keep me a little bit longer to have someone that could replace me. I don't know.
Okay.
Everybody knew that I was moving up.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody started treating me completely different.
Mm.
And they started saying, well, you don't understand why they want her to go to the ensemble. She can't even really act that well. She's just acting ghetto. I'm not like, it was a complete like 180.
Yeah.
And it just got really, and I'm so sensitive in general. And
You're also 15.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like double ass fucking sensitive, right?
Absolutely.
And it really got to me. And I was already doing so many other things. And I had a relationship, and that was kind of really difficult to manage all those things because I was so busy.
Yeah.
And I remember, and I now know this about myself, that when something starts to cause me anxiety, because I didn't know that I had anxiety back then, when something starts to cause me anxiety, I stop participating
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah.
In all aspects of it. So we were supposed to memorize supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Yeah.
And it was like SUPERCALI, like we were like, and I just didn't. And I was so nervous to go back and not be perfect. And to be like, oh, I didn't memorize it.
Yeah.
I found out later no one did.
Yeah.
Because it was like during like a break, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, oh my gosh, there's going to be more ammunition and everybody's already being so mean to me. And that's when I walked away.
Mm-hmm.
And I told my mom, and my mom jokes about this all the time. I sat in the car. I was like, I'm not going in. She's like, yeah, you are. It's like, cool, great. Get me in there. I'm not going in. I feel so bad for my parents. Because I was such, like, my whole life had such a, like, definite tone.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not doing this.
Did you tell them what was going on? Yeah, kids, we do that on weekend. We hold a lot of stuff in that I literally just thought to myself about something so weird. I was like, if I just said something, if I just said something, everything would have been different.
I
But
think
like sometimes we don't.
you're just so afraid.
Yeah.
I'm also afraid that, like, and I'm still this way. I'm afraid that if I say how I feel, it's going to be like, suck it up.
Absolutely. It's gonna be wrongly received.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, just suck it up. And yeah.
Yeah.
And I couldn't. So that was the end of that. Now I have the ability to look back on it and also notice that, like, acting was never going to be good for me.
Mm-hmm.
Same way, like, I love singing. I'm nowhere near, like, freaking Ariana Grande level, but I can hold a tune, right?
Yeah.
But entering into that world would never be good to me. I also, when I was younger, and even when I was in, like, high school, kept getting approached to model.
Yeah.
And never once have I done. I think I entertained it a little bit, but even when I was a kid, like, little baby, 3, 4, 5 years old, right? They were like, oh, you should come to model. And I was like, no, thank you. And my mom was like, what do you mean? And there's just something about it that I just always instinctively knew. Like, if I got into this world, it would not be healthy for me.
Yeah. You know a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you worry about that, getting into the acting world? Like, fully into it?
I don't ever worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've spent it good enough. amount of time here
Yeah.
around the independent industry that I'm really not worried about it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
To the point that I'm like, I'm starting to make my own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't say that like to be negative, but I don't know. I think it's hard to get cast in certain things. And I will say, people see me and they think I'm like 20 years old.
I love this for you. I do too.
Thank you. Thanks. I think now that I'm getting older, I'm gonna look at myself and be like, oh, but you look cute. Cool. But it's weird when I'm auditioning for a 30-year-old and people don't see me as a 30-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I ain't about to play a teenager because that's weird. So if I get cast with a teenager, that's weird.
Yeah.
I don't like those like age dynamics.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's not something I worry about. In fact, my friend and I just had a discussion about, what do you say, being famous
Versus well known.
being well known.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm like, I'd rather just make my work, make shorts, features, whatever I want,
Mm-hmm.
develop my own style, incorporate my writing and my acting and my directing,
Mm-hmm.
and be well known for what I do best and for what works for me, rather than trying to become famous for what other people are creating.
I think that's why I couldn't be in the industry. I even walked away. So I was also in school for film production.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to be a director and editor.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so lucky that I've had people be bluntly honest in my life about what the industry would look like, because I could examine it and be like, this isn't for me. My mom was pissed at me when I was like, I'm not going to get into, like, I went to Detroit School of Arts, radio and television production. I went to Golightly for a technical for radio and television production. I've interviewed a lot of people I had no business interviewing. I got to attend the NAACP Fight for Freedom Fund dinner. I've gotten to go to the auto show press days when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
Right? Like, no fucking business doing this shit.
Yeah.
But then I started to, just like you said, I started to examine and be like, is this going to be something that's good for me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, legitimately, is this going to be something that's good for me?
Yeah.
And the answer I came up with was no.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
Right? And because I love that you have the discernment to know exactly where you want to be and where you're going to find yourself.
Took a minute.
I mean, like,
Took a minute.
Yeah. I'm 34 and I'm just now getting to that place because I have such a people pleaser part of me.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm such a people pleaser part of me.
Yes.
And so I would have run myself to the ground.
Yeah.
Trying to make it in an industry and trying to be what everybody else wanted me to be.
Yeah.
And I would have never found the happiness. And getting to be like indie is one of the most beautiful things.
Yeah.
And I don't think people really fucking understand just how beautiful that is.
Yeah. I agree.
Like, people ask me all the time, oh, so when your books make it and you get more popular, are you going to join a big publishing house? And I'm like, no. Like, what do you mean? That's where the big bucks are. And I'm like, no. I will sell my books for distribution because I still have complete, utter control over my books. I will hire someone to market for me. I will have a team behind me for sure. But I will never give away my creativity to a system that doesn't value my actual creativity.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think this mindset that I have now is newish as of like the last 8 months. Honestly, I think I had to, in fact, I had to sit down with myself and be like, okay, so what you doing? Look, what do you want? What are you actually working towards? Because how you've been trying to hustle and get it ain't working for you. And you see that now. So what's the plan? Literally by like the most highest grace, I've seen people who have done great things in the industry who are big names, and I've seen them do it on their own, not gotten to be in rooms with a few of them.
Like when you met, what's her name? Nika?
Oh, Nika Rose? Oh,
yes.
That was really cool. Yeah, I was forgetting about that. Yeah, no, not her, but that was actually dope.
I love that name.
did that happen?
That's why I don't ever knock digital media fully, because that shit can just happen sometimes. You could just share your opinion or whatever, and people pick it up, and then you get in the room where it happens.
It's like, hey, just made a video about you. She's like, oh, okay. She's a sweetheart though. Like, I just want to work with you. Anywho, but now I've worked with at least I've gotten to work around a couple other people and I've seen how genuine they are, and I've listened to their stories, and they have not been like tainted by the industry. I'm like, that's what I want. I want stability. I still want to be myself, and I want to be happy and make money.
Yeah.
And also like help my community.
Yes.
That's it.
I can't wait to get back to my community all the time, and like with the indie author bookstore, I'm doing it, but obviously it comes to the price, but I'm still trying. And like I said, I'm rebranding, and I'm trying to figure out how to best do that while honoring myself in the time that I have and don't have.
Yeah.
But there's so much that I want to do and give to once I can.
Yeah.
That I'm just like, fuck, I can't wait,
Yeah. There's so much. I mean, but I think learning how to stop to say that you want to do that is very important. Because again, this hustler mentality, it's not just, like you and me still trying to make it. It's even people in very big industries who understand the hustle mentality. I'm like, well, baby, you making money hand over fist, and you still working this hard. But like, are you making sure that you are contributing to yourself and to others at the same time?
There's Jay Shetty's book, Think Like a Monk. He talks about that. Like, you have the thing that you do, and you have like your dharma, and for you to have a balance in your life, you have to check off all of these pillars. And one of them is community.
Yeah.
And one of them is, sometimes what you're good at isn't what you're passionate about.
Absolutely.
And finding that, luckily for me, that is also what I'm passionate about. But there are skills that I have that I'm really good at, right? Like when I was working at the credit union, those skills I'm really, really good at.
Yeah.
But that was not what I was passionate about. And I'm decent at bartending. I'm not passionate about it, but it's paying my bills right now.
Right.
But being able to just step back and examine and saying that, like, I can't just be making. I have to be contributing. I have to be giving. I have to be healing within myself and within others. I think we're so stuck in this billionaire, millionaire. And would it be nice if I was a millionaire? Sure, great. I'm not saying that I won't get that way, but I will be a quiet ass millionaire.
The quietest.
I will be the quietest.
Yeah.
And I will be giving and helping so many people. And I think that in our world, we've forgotten that was one of the purposes.
Absolutely.
I had a conversation with my brother, and he's more like pro-billionaire. And I love that for him. But he was like, why do we have to fund, other people, help other people? And I was like, because that was the whole design of us. Our design wasn't just to create and have for ourselves.
Right.
And that's what art is about, right? Yeah. Art, sure, when you're at the high level, you're getting paid and you live this extravagant life. But art is about creating something for other people's consumption. Even when you're a painter, right? And you're in the truest form of yourself, when you decide to put it out there, you're putting it out there for other people's consumption. Yeah. And that changes it. Like, you're giving a piece of yourself to someone else. Yeah. And if you look at that mentality, whether money is still a piece of yourself in a sense, time is a piece of yourself, education is a piece of yourself, we always have to be giving back. And I think that's why art will never die. Yeah. Because it is a form of, even in the like craziest parts, right? Like I was talking about the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives when my best friend and all that happened or whatever, right? I literally went home the night after the night I found out. I like went out, couldn't stay at home. Yeah. Came home after all that, and I lived by myself, right? Yeah. And I just didn't want to be alone, and I turned on that and just binge watched it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. When my dad died, all I could do was like watch something comedic, especially before going to sleep. Interestingly,
Yes.
I've kept that up
yeah,
for 5 years, and I still manage most nights
Mhm.
to watch something good before I go to sleep.
and but like that's art, you know?
Mhm.
We may think it's like silly or whatever, but it's always affecting people
Yeah.
in different ways and helping people in different ways. And I think that's why I love art. It's a beautiful thing. But on to you, like, what are you, as you're in the industry right now, like, what are the good things that you see in it for someone who's like in it or wants to get in it? And what are the bad things that you see in it?
There's a beautiful amount of talent.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm Detroit predominantly.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, people talk about, oh, wow, there's so much talent here. But no, there's so much beautiful up and coming talent here. And I think being able to see it from all ages, like there's, this just happened.
Mm-hmm.
There's a girl, she's like 20. She is in a different acting class than one I'm in, but through the same studio.
Mm-hmm.
I just met her recently. Beautiful girl, can act her butt off.
Mm-hmm.
She was on a billboard. I was driving in Corktown of all places. I shouldn't have had my phone out. But I turned, it was like 7 a.m. I'm in the car with my mom taking her to work. I turned to my left and I was like, it's Pamela. My mom was like, where? Where is she? She's thinking I'm talking about someone on the street. I was like, no, like that's her. I think community in that way has been the best part for me. Like seeing talent in all areas and being able to support talent has been my favorite part about it. I think only because I'm booking whenever I book, but y'all are booking consistently, and it's dope to see that happening.
Yeah.
Bad parts? I don't know. I don't want to say anything like too negative. That probably sounds too terrible. No, but I think excited to see even more people coming out with new stories here.
Yeah.
That will be. You know what I wish would happen? I wish the art film scene, like the very artsy film scene and the independent film scene, could find a way to merge.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes the depth of storytelling that comes through the art scene is not as prominent in the independent scene, but the independent scene's film reach is further
than the like artsy projects.
Yeah, and I'm like, can y'all just find a way to mend the two? Because you both have your places, but there's just such a huge disconnect. It's like how film and theater used to have a huge disconnect.
Right.
So I think there needs to be a mending there.
Yeah. I'm very happy with the like merge of film and theater. Like I love that theater productions become films.
Yeah.
And vice versa. Right? Like Mean Girls becoming.
Yeah. Did you see that?
The Broadway show?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, right before COVID, Sabrina Carpenter was announced.
Really? Well, that would be great.
She did one show.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
The way I had plans to go to it, though. Yeah. Like, I had plans, and I had, like, the finances. And I was planning on, like, driving to New York I don't like New York. It's too busy for me.
I was going to say it's too city.
It's too city. I'm not a city girl. I just want, like, that to be clear to everyone. There's no... Yeah, I've learned that I'm not, like, a full country girl either. But like Royal Oak.
Well, so this is fine for you.
This is my vibe. Because it gives like indie creator, like up and coming. We're young and we're hip, but also let me go to sleep at night. Kind of.
Yes. That's a really good point.
I'm not
no riffraff.
No. There's no riffraff.
Yeah.
Like I have no, and this is not knocking Detroit. Just big cities come with like higher crime rates in general, right? Like I can walk my dog at night and not be afraid, right? Yeah. And also I'm probably going to bump into 10 people walking their dog. You know what I mean?
It's true. Yeah.
It's like, it's city enough that you can walk down to go to things.
Yeah.
But it's not too suburby where we're in a cul-de-sac.
It's
God, I could never be a cul-de-sac.
Woo! Yeah.
No. It gives you like the best of both worlds.
Yeah, agreed.
But I couldn't like the idea of even spending a night in New York. You're gonna have to pay me to get me in New York. I'm just saying. And I know people love New York, and I love that for them, but I have really bad anxiety. I have really, really bad social anxiety, right? I went to a concert at, maybe the Masonic.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
Masonic is small, right?
Smallish.
Yeah.
Small.
Yeah. Could not handle it. Also, they were playing like techno EDM, and techno EDM is my least favorite. I don't like, it's just the same fucking frequency. But I need a little bass. But it'd be like hi-hat, and I'm just like, no. It like messes with my anxiety. And then I was around a whole bunch of people, and
and those lines for the Masonic we have to.
Okay, so maybe it wasn't Masonic. It had to be, no, it wasn't the Masonic then. It had to be, yeah, possibly.
Just checking. I know. I was like,
No, yeah, no, we're getting close we're getting close, guys. I promise. It's just too much. The amount of people that were there, like, and we were on the floor, and I'm so annoyed because it was like my ex, and he doesn't have a lot of people to go to concerts with him, so I'll go. Yeah, we're friends, right? Like, whatever, we can go to a concert. This man wants to go to another concert, wants to be on the floor, and I'm like, I will murder
the floor.
The floor. We were on the floor. Like, we're too old for this shit.
So, like, mosh pit? Like, what's happening?
Oh my God. And so, like, I couldn't even stand being there.
Yeah.
Right? So, no, there's no fucking way I can be in a city that's so dense with people that you bump into people all the time. I would be swinging.
You do. It's really interesting, actually. And funny enough, now, like, here, when Black people are the most well-known people to say excuse me whenever you go in.
People just be bumping into
No, anybody, everybody.
And don't
but us.
Yeah, don't say shit.
There's nothing. And I'm like, you know what? Cool. Adopted habit.
Just from working in the restaurant industry.
Yeah.
Let me not say excuse me.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then I'm the rudest motherfucker, and I'm just like, what? One time I was clearing a glass off of someone's table. And I usually say, excuse me, but I was like, it was really loud, and I'm just like slipping by. And they looked at me like, how fucking dare you? And I'm like,
service.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But no, New York is a time. Here's what that was funny. The last time my mom and I went, we ended up out really late. In New York, they'll sleep.
Does it? I heard it doesn't.
Girl. I think after COVID, they were like, you know, we shouldn't step down. It's quiet. We were out at like midnight and nothing was open. Like nothing. I was like, I'm hungry. Y'all got no food?
Royal Oak don't even sleep at midnight.
That's true. But they do shut off food services.
They do.
Like there's alcohol, but you can't eat.
But you can't eat nothing.
Nothing. We found one restaurant in Manhattan where we were close to night, and I was like, "Oh wow, it's an all-night diner. This is the only one." Like it was crazy.
New York is changing. It's hilarious. All right, to like finish out and close out. Where do you see yourself going? I'm super big on manifestation. I love speaking into existence. Where do you see yourself going? What projects would you love to do?
How soon?
However soon you want to do. Oh my God. Okay, let's just go year. Yeah. We'll Billie Eilish this. Have you
Tell me.
So Billie Eilish every year records a video in December where she's just like, hi, my name is Billie Eilish, I'm 18, and she just talks about like where her life is at that moment.
Wow.
And what she wants for like the next year or whatever.
Well, I like that.
And then she watches the old videos and like so we're Billie Eilish. We're gonna go a year, and then a year later we'll ask the question again.
Okay. We're not traveling anymore. Okay. There's no stuff happening in the world right now, but I really want to travel. I really do. So I've been very intentional in the past couple of months about telling myself, do what you want to do for yourself. Figure it out. So I've spent a very long time not taking breaks. So like I'm going to travel at least 3 places this year. We'll see. But I want some short films out.
Okay.
By next March. That is the game plan. Because that's hard. It's hard work.
It is.
My God. I'm like, do I have to do another draft? Please no. So
my life.
another one. Even more peace than what I feel now. Feel like more contentment in who I am, but like to really feel even more solidified in that would be
Good.
It would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if that's like, that was too broad, but
No, I think that's, I
Yeah.
think, you know, when people are like, oh, you have to manifest specifically. Let me tell you really quick how that doesn't fucking work. Because it interferes. Like, for some people it could, but it interferes with, like, divine timing. And it interferes with, like, divine purpose. And sometimes you get what you wanted, but you didn't get it in the way that you expected.
yeah.
And so being like, I have to be in this thing and this thing. Sometimes it's a little too specific because you're not giving, and it maybe it's not about divine thing, but you're not giving yourself the grace to let things unfold the way that they need to unfold because you're so focused on this specific thing.
Yeah.
So no, I think that's perfect. I'm excited. I can't wait to see the short films.
Ooh.
I do. You know what? There's someone I do want to connect you with, though.
Okay. Who bet?
Yes.
Ooh, thank you.
Okay. Other than that, where can people? Are you on the social?
I am on the socials. I gotta be more on the socials.
It's hard.
But I'm on there. You can find me at Xavier Imani.
Okay.
Instagram. Yeah, we'll stick with there for now. Once I get a few more things up and running.
Instagram is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually going back to Instagram a little bit to consume like quiet media. Because that makes like TikTok is loud, but you have to like listen.
Oh, you do. That's a good point.
And Instagram, you can scroll without it overwhelming other senses.
That's true.
Even though reels are a big thing right now, you could just scroll and look at pretty pictures.
When I tell you that I don't know if it's a doom scrolling. I don't think I doom scroll, but I'll scroll.
I think like
Is there an opposite to that?
I think that just fucking scroll.
Okay.
Like it's just enjoying content. Like I'm not scrolling to the. I mean I doom scroll sometimes, but there are times where I'm just like scrolling and I catch up on a couple of things or like enjoy a break.
Yeah.
And I'm not going on like a 2-hour binge about Punch the Monkey.
What?
I'll tell you about. Please say. But yeah, no. So I think Instagram is a great place to start. I hope it goes back. It's interesting. I just saw that Instagram is one of the least used social medias right now. And I think it's because it tried to be too much like other people.
Like in comparison, like Snapchat or something?
Like it tried to be like Snapchat. It tried to be like TikTok. And Instagram needs to kind of go back to being about photos. That's what we all really wanted from Instagram.
Okay. I never liked it when I was in high school. I didn't even want it. I didn't
have an iPhone to get it at the time.
Yeah.
And then when they let it go on Galaxy, I was like, I love taking pictures. I'm not that great at it, but I just love it.
I'm sure you're probably good at it.
So like I love being able to share. And I do, like I've said, I want to be on a reality TV show. I do love sharing parts of my life. I have to get better at it myself. Because when I struggle, I shut down. And I'm working on like pushing against that because I'm whatever. But everybody go follow her on the grams and look for her come out. Have you been in anything that people can go watch?
Oh, weirdly enough, one of the films I was in recently it was like a premiere, but it was like a one-day only thing.
Yeah.
So when that actually drops, I'll keep everybody posted. But no, right now I'm just gonna work on my own stuff, and I'll let y'all know when that drops.
I love that. Yeah. I will support you not acting in it. Like not me acting in it. I will find another way. I will sit there and be your PA if you want to. I would love to. Just don't make me get on camera. In any way that I don't have the absolute positive control over.
Do we do BTS? BTS photos?
I would love to do BTS photos. I've been doing like BTS stuff for work sometimes. Okay. I love behind the scenes.
Okay. Would you be in BTS photos?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I don't feel that like I love being in those things. Like, because then my personality can just, you either fucking like me or you don't. I don't have to pretend.
Yeah.
So, all right. But thank you guys so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Gabby Gabs Podcast.